everybody. How's it going? I'm just checking in with everybody. I hope everybody's having the most wonderful day. Um, yeah, guys, like I'm having a good day, pretty motivated. I've actually been doing some like investing and getting like investments in order. Um, and yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a little bit about investments. Of course, I'm not giving any investment advice. Neither am I advising you guys to like take any type of investment actions. We just talking. Again, guys, I think I made a video not too long ago about micro investing. And I know you probably like, what do you mean? What are you talking about when you say micro investing? What I mean is like investing small amounts of money um, in a larger asset. For instance, like if you guys have heard of Cash App, um, once like after this video, I'm gonna put the Cash App link and probably like a few links in the description. So, like, if you guys don't have Cash App is a very easy way where you can send and receive money, but it also has a component where it allows you to invest. Let me know if you guys have ever invested with Cash App. Um, they have a portion where you can invest in stocks. They also have a portion where you can invest directly into Bitcoin. Um, Also, what do you guys think about Bitcoin? Do you know anything about Bitcoin? Are you invested in Bitcoin? Because, guys, I'm telling you right now, Bitcoin is at an all time high. And I mean today. Like, last time I checked, as far as from November 2024, has been like the highest that Bitcoin has ever gotten to. And so far, I think 93,400 or so is the highest that Bitcoin have ever got. And I checked today and it was at 93,000 like 200 or 93,000 like 300, like 100 less than $200 away from the highest that Bitcoin has ever gotten. And I'm just saying to myself, like, I wonder what everybody else feels about Bitcoin. Have y'all ever heard about Bitcoin? Like, are y'all invested in Bitcoin? Do you feel like you are still like ignorant of, and not in any type of shady type of way, but like ignorant meaning like you don't know a lot about it, even though it's happening around you? What do you guys know about that? Y'all feel like, um, yeah. So some guys, I see that you feel like it's a scam. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Does everybody feel like Bitcoin is a scam, or do you feel like it may be like um, a good asset? How do you guys feel about Bitcoin? Are you invested in Bitcoin? I'm curious to know that. And if you are invested in Bitcoin, are you for investing in Bitcoin? Why are you in agreement with Bitcoin being a good investment? And why, if you are not into Bitcoin, then why do you feel like it's not a good investment? Actually, I do know some people that have made money off of Bitcoin. The thing is, it's like anything in the market. Like, for instance, like right now it's at an all-time high, right? Well, let's go back. Let's go back. I believe, now I could be wrong on my dates, but I believe Bitcoin started in 2009. I might be a little wrong on that date. Now, um, and I might be wrong on my timelines, but if I'm not mistaken, about 3 or 4 years after Bitcoin hit the market, it reached $1 per share. Okay, so right now it's $93,000 per share. So if you invested $1 back then, your just $1 would be like worth about $90,000, $93,000 to be exact. So yeah, everybody who invested when Bitcoin was at $1 has profited. You know, you don't have to know these people personally, Now, do I know people personally that has profited off of Bitcoin? Yes. But either way it goes, I mean, the math is math. So like, yeah, those that invested when it was at a lower cost per share has profited. So I'm not asking whether Bitcoin is profitable. I already know that part. My thing is I want to know what you guys think about it. So, what's up, Panama City? We got Panama City in the house. Yes, guys. Yeah. So, as far as myself, I think Bitcoin is still a speculative investment, but yet at the same time, there is an undeniable value in like that Bitcoin holds. So, like that is totally undeniable. That the fact that um, yeah, I mean, we could talk in woulda, couldas, and shouldas, and we can talk in being vague, or we can talk in facts. So, like Microsoft, I'm not sure what the cost per share in is at Microsoft, but I have looked recently. If anybody want to go look what the current cost per share is at Microsoft, then is the math is the same thing. It's the same thing. If you bought Microsoft at $1 per share, and now the cost per share is 400. If you was to sell that $1 today, you would make over $400. Your $100 turns to $400. We're not talking about whether these are viable investments, whether there's value in Microsoft. Like, of course, there's value in Microsoft. Question is, do you trust your money in Microsoft? You feel me? And the same thing about Bitcoin, guys. Like, we're not discussing whether it's a viable investment in this instrument. It's already proven that there is value in the coin. Question is, have you decided that it's the value is substantial or validated enough for you to take part? Um, it is like playing. It's kind of like playing the lottery. It is, and the thing is, you could lose money. You know, if you, yeah, you could definitely lose money. Any investment, you could definitely totally lose money. You know, if you invest $1 and it goes down to a penny per share, you know, you just lost 99 cents. So for sure, that is for sure, and it's what's my favorite fast food restaurant? Okay. Well, fast food is do what they may. Hey, like as far as since we are talking about like investing and investments, what fast food restaurant do you think would be a great investment? Like if you were buying shares, would you buy shares over McDonald's versus Burger King, or do you think something like Starbucks is the next big thing? Now, as far as myself, um, investment wise, it kind of would be like a no brainer to possibly say McDonald's, simply because it has more of a proven track record as far as like the restaurant industry. And then a lot of these restaurants, I'm not sure, but I don't believe that a lot of these restaurants are publicly traded. um but let me see, as far as like fast food, you said fast food. Oh man, you know what? I am tired of McDonald's, to be honest. Like, I am kind of tired of McDonald's. As far as fast food, I am I'm going towards Burger King. Yeah, I think Burger King is pretty cool. And yeah, Burger King is nice. I like Burger King. Matter of fact, I just bought some Burger King, and I'm gonna look into Burger King stocks. I wonder if Burger King is worth investing into. What do y'all think? Um, And then, as far as investing, period, are y'all investing? What are you investing in? Is it stocks for you? Are you a Bitcoin person? Do you invest in mutual funds? No, I'm not talking about like real estate and stuff like that. I'm talking about, yeah, real estate is an investment. So okay, so yeah, are you investing in real estate? And if you're not invested, what kind of investments would you like to be invested in? Like if you could, like what somebody said, if you coulda, woulda, just kind of like, you know, my foot was there,
Hmm? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. What?
man. So like, yeah, man, if you could invest in like anything, like what would it be? What would it be? And then, what do you guys think about diversification? Diversification. Like, let me see. I think McDonald's is a bit overpriced and a bit overrated, and Taco Bell is pretty overpriced, no, for sure. Uh, Now the Yum brand keeps making a lot of money again because they're diverse. If I'm not mistaken, the Yum brand has Taco Bell, KFC, and there's another few others. So I think they make a lot of money because they are not necessarily not that they're not good on their own, but they are they have different type of offerings, a different type of food offerings. Oh, Jack in the Box! I didn't know Jack in the Box was a part of the Yum brand. Um, but is it worth looking at these as far as like viable investments? Is it worth investing in fast food? Cause I mean, honestly, that's brilliant. Because you know what, fast food ain't going nowhere, right? But the question is like, could there just become like another restaurant that kind of like takes over and it devalues the McDonald's stock or like Burger King stock? I mean, it's so fickle. It's like you're dealing with people's personal preference, like taste and service. So property. Okay, so like let's just say property. Are you talking about like personal property, like your personal home being a good investment? Or are you talking about like rental property, like having different rental properties or things like that? Are you talking about like having like what they call it, a ASL? Is it adult living properties? Like, what do you mean by property? You talking about commercial property, land and houses for personal use, land and houses for sale, like flipping and land and housing, houses for like rental income. I mean, it could go all the way around, and that's like a whole nother video talking about property. Hey, yeah, but yeah, I think that is great. And I mean, honestly, real they say real estate has created more millionaires than any other industry. So that's definitely relevant here. The thing is, the buying and I mean the buying the house, renting the house, and having somebody pay your mortgage, that is also being done in different ways. Like that's the thing, we're having the evolution of investments and just all together. For instance, you got programs um, like Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? When you have a rental house, let's say you buy the house, let's say the mortgage is $1,700 a month, right? Let's say the mortgage is about $1,700 a month. Um, you have Airbnbs that are taking one house, the same 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom house, and like quadrupling that amount of money. Because they're charging people over what, $200. Let's say $200 per night, or let's even say $100 per night. $100 per night on a 30-night stay is about $3,000. If they're charging people $100 per night or $200 per night on a $30-day stay, that is $6,000. So, but if the Airbnb is charging between 200, I mean $100 and $200, per night, they're making between 300, 3,000 and $6,000 if they are 100% occupied. So if we want to break that down to a 50% occupancy, meaning they're only getting the customer to be there 15 days out of the month, even at a $100 stay, they're making $1,500. Now, if they're charging $200, they're making 3,000. So it's fair to say that Airbnbs are making between $1,000 to $6,000 per property, where a rental, you know, owners or people that are renting out the property are making what 1,500, 2,000 the most, per like average home. So yeah, there's ways to get more out of even the home, which is a good thing. That can do nothing but totally boost the economy. Thing is, which model do you think which model do you think is like more valuable? Which model do you think is more long term? I hear you say Airbnb is dying. True, but the you have other companies like Verbo, you have other companies like booking.com that is actually stepping in and doing the same thing, getting the same thing done. Now, pissing off the neighbors. Now, that's the good point that you made right there, as far as like renters, because like with the neighborhood having so many different like people coming in, a lot of different turnover can piss off the neighbors. And what that is doing is causing more higher regulations for things like short term rentals. So I totally get that. I totally get that. Man, say, there's so many different options with investing, which that's a good thing to have so many different options like real estate, Bitcoin. But the thing is, everybody can't jump into the real estate like, just willy nilly. You got to have some money or you got to have some knowledge. Because sometimes you can get into the industry with no money because you know the knowledge, you know where to get investors, you know how to use the system to your benefit. But everybody don't have that knowledge. But most people have a dollar, like $1. And this video, the purpose of it was like, what do we think about micro investing, where people are taking $1 and buying $1 worth of Bitcoin, or buying $1 of the McDonald's stock, or buying $1 of Microsoft. See, you are more likely to possibly have $1 versus being likely to buy a house, as far as like the average person across all social economic levels. So, guys, yeah, I just want to chat with you. I hope you enjoyed our chat. If you like the chat, like the video. It definitely let us know that you may want to talk again about some of these type of things. I hope we gave you some things to think about, and I hope you share your viewpoints, respectively, in the comments. Outside of that, guys, if you are not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We talk about finance, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about passive income opportunities, we talk about products and more. With that being said, guys, if you want to be the very first to get content, every time we drop content, make sure that you hit that bell notification button. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video.